So good morning students. So today we'll discuss the nouns based on their countability and gender. So the first is the nouns based on their countability. So on the basis of countability, the nouns are of two types: countable nouns and uncountable nouns. See, first comes countable nouns. So on the beginning, the noun has been given the name countable. That means count plus able. These are the two words which makes the word countable. Countable means can be counted. So you know nouns are naming words. What are nouns? Nouns are naming words. So such naming words that can be counted. So you see here there are different types of nouns. So proper, common, collective and what? Material, abstract. So these are the types of nouns. So out of which in the common nouns there are two basic types: countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So in this countable and uncountable nouns, both concrete and abstract nouns are being divided. So we'll discuss first about this countable noun. See, in the concrete nouns what I have explained you, the nouns which can be perceived by our five senses. So such nouns which can be perceived, like pencil, you can see the pencil, you can touch the pencil and you can count the pencil also as one pencil or two pencils, like that. So those nouns which can be counted, like pencil, dog, bus, okay, so those nouns are countable nouns. So some abstract nouns like promises, lies are also countable nouns. So we will define countable noun as countable nouns are those that refers to something that can be counted. Okay, so if they can be counted, then there will be one and there will be many, that is more than one. Okay, so they have their singular and plural forms. Okay, so countable nouns have singular and plural forms. Okay, we can put a number before them. So okay, so example you can give. Yes, that's right. Pen, pens, books, books, like that. Collective nouns are also sometimes countable nouns. Okay, so most common in collective nouns are countable nouns. Okay, then see, the most common nouns are countable nouns. So you can combine this with numerals like 1, 2, 3 or quantifiers like every, most, etc. Okay, so in singular form, countable nouns also takes articles or determiners like a cat, an apple, the book, etc. Okay. How will you know that any noun is countable? So simply ask the question, how many? How many apples are there in the basket? So 3 apples are there. So when you find any determiner, a, an or the, or quantifier or number 1, 2, 3, 4, every, most, so such nouns are countable nouns. And the very easy thing, just see the plural forms. if the noun is making plural, then that is a countable noun. See here. So some concrete nouns and abstract nouns are also uncountable, like milk, sand. You cannot count 1 milk, 2 milk, or 1 sand, 2 sand, like that, or honesty. So such nouns are uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? So those nouns that refers to something that cannot be counted. Un means not. Un means not. And countable means, un means not. So this means not, and countable, I have told you, can be counted. So cannot be counted. So the nouns which cannot be counted or refers to something that cannot be counted, or we cannot divide them into singular and plurals. So such nouns are called uncountable nouns. Okay. So uncountable nouns don't have any plural form. See, we can categorize the uncountable nouns into some groups like mass or quantity. Okay, so which should be measured in mass, like kilogram, like that, like wheat, sugar, salt, sand. Okay, so such nouns will be coming, can be placed into the group called mass or quantity. So that will be uncountable nouns. Now second one will be, see, we can say materials. Okay, so material noun will be uncountable. Wood, cloth, earth, gold, etc. Then the liquids, milk, oil, water, ink, can also be cannot be counted as 1, 2, or 3. So they will also be in uncountable noun. So you know na, the material nouns refers to the things which or the names of the things, names of items used to make certain things. So similarly, liquid definition, you know what is a liquid. So a liquid is that state of matter which doesn't have any shape or and has a fixed volume. So like milk, oil, they take the shape of the container. So similarly, gases also cannot be counted as 1, 2, 3 like liquids. No. So they are also uncountable nouns. So you can give the example of gases. Yes, air, smoke, etc. are some examples of gases. Similarly, the natural phenomena like heat, light, rain, you cannot count now 1 rain, 2 rain, 3 rain. So cold, etc. are also uncountable nouns. Okay. Then the abstract nouns like happiness, freedom, joy, love, etc. are also fear not. Fear actually has a plural form. So it may be used as uncountable or countable both. So fear is cannot be placed in this category. So freedom, joy, love, etc. are abstract nouns that cannot be counted as 1, 2, 3. So they are also uncountable nouns. So similarly, the subjects like physics, mathematics, economics are also uncountable. Then the proper nouns, which are the names of the countries, like our country India, are also uncountable nouns. So here you can write the names of the oceans also. They are single, so they will be uncountable nouns. So there is a small table which categorizes all the category, as you can see here. So the broad category in which all the uncountable nouns are divided into. You can see this.
We can see by referring to the question how
we can guess uncountable nouns. Some noun is uncountable by asking the question how much.
Generally refers to uncountable.
Okay. So by asking this question how much,
we have to add to the
so you will get
or quantity.
The answer
in
for uncountable nouns
with some
we
counters
generally,
or determiners. So such
refers to some
expressions are uncountable.
rice is left, okay, much, a little. So these are the expressions we use with the uncountable nouns. Now the next category is, you can see there is a flow chart which I have made for us for the singular and the plural nouns. If it is a common noun with singular, we can be changed into plural, or plural can be changed into singular with s and es, and we can use determiners, and such nouns are countable. Okay, so we ask the question, how many? Okay, so if the noun is material or abstract, okay, and the singular form cannot be changed into plural form, cannot have the s and es form, or it cannot be used with the determiners, then that noun is uncountable noun. So we ask the question, how much with it? So I hope the difference is clear. Then there are the ways to quantify an uncountable noun, like some countable nouns which we use as quantifiers or counters to count the uncountable noun, like a piece, glass, box, bar. So such countable nouns. Now we can see how we can measure an uncountable concrete noun. So like rice, so we can use the counter, a kilo of rice or a spoonful of sugar, like that. And for abstract nouns we can use the phrase a period of doubt, a degree of suspicion, a state of calm, like this. Okay, a glass of water you can say. Okay, so such measures we can use for measuring the uncountable nouns. Let's see the second part of the video, or the gender. Since nouns are the naming words, so they take on the gender of the item they are naming. So the names may have masculine, feminine, common or neuter gender. So what is gender? So it is the system of differentiating nouns and pronouns as the 4 categories given above. Okay, so when it refers to a male, so it is masculine. When it refers to a female or the girl, so it is feminine. When both male and female are referred to as common, like doctor, nurse, teacher, etc., then they are common gender. Generally the names of the professions come in this category. Okay, and neuter gender, which is refers to a non-living thing. Okay, like pen, car, table, etc., that is in neuter gender. Nouns like collective nouns which denotes the living beings are neuter, and sometimes a small animal or a little child, like this is also can be treated as neuter gender. And some animals can be use the pronouns used he, she, like that, with the name of the animal to make or categorize them into masculine or feminine gender. Okay, so the first way is by changing the ending, like actor, actress, hero, heroine, waiter, waitress. Okay, so by adding the feminine word instead of the masculine one, boy cousin, girl cousin, like that, and changing the word like boy, girl, son, daughter, dog, bitch, etc. Okay, so these are the 3 ways to convert from masculine to feminine. So I hope it is clear. Now it's time for some exercises to be done as classwork. You need to make 2 columns and identify the following nouns as countable and uncountable noun. So you will make a column like this and you will do. So can I have a slice of bread? Put these chocolates in the fridge. How many languages do you know? I saw 4 people standing near our gate. Please give me some money. How much flour do I need to bake a cake? Knowledge is a precious thing. All friends went to watch the match. Please do not park your car here. Submit your assignment in a file. And you will do question number 1. Okay. Then question number 8, page number 17, question number 6 and question number 5 as your classwork in your grammar book and notebook.